What if I told you that in just 7 days you could start a real food garden in your own backyard, even if you have never grown a single plant in your life, no experience, no expensive tools, and no complicated setup, just simple steps that actually work? Most people think growing food takes months of knowledge, perfect weather, and a lot of space. But that is not true. In fact, some of the easiest vegetables you eat every day can start growing in less than a week if you do it the right way. And here is the best part: by the end of these 7 days, you will not just have plants, you will have a system that keeps producing food again and again. But be careful, because one small mistake in the beginning can completely stop your garden before it even starts. So let us do this the right way starting today. If you are like most beginners, you have probably already tried growing something before you bought seeds, maybe planted them with excitement, watered them every day, and then nothing happened, or worse, tiny plants came out and slowly died. And that is the moment most people give up. They think, maybe gardening is not for me, maybe I do not have the right space, maybe I just do not have a green thumb. But here is the truth: no one tells you it is not your fault. Most beginners fail not because gardening is hard, but because they are following random advice from different places. One video says water daily, another says do not water too much, some say full sunlight, others say partial shade. It is confusing, and when you mix all that information together, your plants suffer. This is exactly where almost everyone goes wrong. But the real problem is not watering, it is not sunlight, it is something much deeper. And once you fix this, everything starts working. The real problem is simple: most beginners do not follow a clear system. They try random steps at random times and expect results, but plants do not work like that. They follow a process. And once you understand that process, everything becomes easy. You do not need a big backyard. You do not need expensive tools. You do not even need experience. What you need is the right order of actions, because here is the truth: if you get the first 2 days wrong, nothing you do later will fix your garden. But if you get them right, even basic care will give you strong, healthy plants. So instead of guessing, I am going to walk you through a simple 7-day system, day by day, step by step, no confusion, no overwhelm. And trust me, day 5 is where most beginners completely fail. So do not skip ahead. Let us start with day 1, where your entire garden is decided. Before you buy anything, before you plant anything, you need to pick the right location. This is where most beginners make their first mistake. They choose a spot that looks good, but does not get enough sunlight. And here is the rule you need to remember: most food plants need at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight every day. No sunlight means weak plants, and weak plants mean no food. So take a moment today, go outside, observe your space, watch where the sun hits the longest. It could be your backyard, a balcony, even a small corner. You do not need a big space, you just need the right space. And if you are unsure, choose the brightest spot you have, because fixing sunlight later is almost impossible, but fixing other mistakes is easy. Now that your location is set, let us move to the foundation of your entire garden. If your soil is bad, nothing will grow. It does not matter how much you water or how much sunlight you give. Bad soil means dead plants, and this is where most beginners fail without realizing. If they just use regular ground soil and expect magic, but plants need more than dirt. They need a mix that can hold moisture, drain excess water, and provide nutrients. So here is a simple beginner-friendly mix. Use 40% garden soil, 40% compost, and 20% sand or cocoa peat. This combination gives your plants everything they need to start strong. And here is a small secret: healthy soil can fix most of your gardening problems. So do not rush this step. Take your time and mix it properly, because once your soil is right, everything else becomes easier. Now, let us talk about what you should actually grow. This is where excitement can ruin everything. Most beginners pick plants that look cool, but are actually hard to grow. And when those plants fail, they lose confidence. So keep it simple. Start with plants that grow fast and forgive mistakes, like tomatoes, lettuce, spinach, green onions, and herbs like basil or mint. These plants grow quickly and give you visible results early. And that is important because early success builds motivation. Now here is another tip: you can either use seeds or small starter plants. If you want faster results, go with starter plants. And if you want the full experience, use seeds. Both work, just do not overcomplicate it, because simple gardens grow faster. Now it is time to actually plant. And this is where one small mistake can ruin everything. Planting seems easy, but this is exactly where many beginners go wrong. Because how deep you plant matters a lot. If you plant too deep, the seed may never come out. And if you plant too shallow, it can dry out quickly. So here is a simple rule: plant seeds about 2 to 3 times deeper than their size. And if you are using starter plants, make sure the roots are fully covered, but not buried too deep. Spacing is also important. Do not overcrowd your plants. Each plant needs space to grow. If they are too close, they compete for nutrients and all become weak. And here is something many people ignore: water immediately after planting. This helps the roots settle and reduces shock. Just do not flood it. Gentle watering is enough. Now your plants are in the soil, but what you do next is where most beginners destroy everything. Overwatering is the number one reason plants die, not underwatering, but overwatering. Most beginners think more water means faster growth, but that is not true. Too much water suffocates the roots, and once roots cannot breathe, your plant slowly dies. So here is the simple rule: do not water on a schedule. Water based on the soil. Before watering, touch the soil. If the top inch feels dry, water it. And if it is still moist, wait. That is it, no guessing. And here is another tip: water early in the morning. This helps plants absorb moisture before the heat of the day. Avoid watering at night because it can cause fungal problems. This one habit alone can save most of your plants. Now let us move to something equally important. Your plants are alive and they respond to their environment every single day. Sunlight is their energy source, and without enough light, they become weak and stretched. So make sure your plants are getting full exposure. And if you are using containers, rotate them every 2 to 3 days so all sides get equal sunlight. Now here is something powerful: spend just 2 minutes daily observing your plants. Look at the leaves, check the soil, and notice any changes, because plants always show signs before problems happen. Yellow leaves, drooping, and slow growth are signals, and if you catch them early, you can fix everything easily. But if you ignore them, the damage becomes harder to reverse. Now comes the step that takes your garden to the next level. By now, your plants have started settling and roots are developing and leaves are forming, and now it is time to boost growth, and you do not need expensive fertilizers. You can use simple natural methods like compost or small amounts of kitchen waste like vegetable scraps. These provide nutrients that help plants grow faster and stronger. You can also use diluted liquid compost once a week. But remember, more fertilizer does not mean faster growth. Too much can burn your plants, so keep it light and keep it consistent. And here is the most important habit: stay consistent. Gardening is not about perfection, it is about small actions repeated daily. And if you have followed all 7 days properly, something amazing is about to happen, because now your garden is no longer just planted, it is alive. Now imagine this: just a few days from now, you walk into your backyard or step onto your balcony, and instead of empty pots or dry soil, you see small green leaves pushing through the surface, growing a little more every single day. And within weeks, those tiny plants turn into real fresh food. You can actually pick with your own hands: tomatoes ripening in the sun, leafy greens ready to harvest, herbs adding flavor straight from your garden to your plate. No chemicals, no store dependency, just clean, homegrown food that you grew yourself. And the best part is not just the food, it is the feeling, the confidence that you can create something from nothing, the peace of stepping outside and seeing life growing because of your effort, and the freedom of knowing you do not need a big farm or years of experience to make this happen. Because just a few days ago, you were someone who did not know where to start, maybe confused, maybe frustrated, but now you have a system. You understand what works in your garden is already in motion, and this is only the beginning, because once you see your first plants grow, you will not stop. You will want to grow more, expand more, and turn this small start into something truly powerful. If this video helped you understand how simple it really is to start your own food garden, make sure you hit subscribe and stay connected, because this is just the beginning, and I am going to guide you step by step on this journey. And before you move on, there is one thing you need to know: most beginners fail not because they do not start, but because they make a few critical mistakes in the first few weeks that completely stop their plants from growing. So in the next video, I am going to show you the biggest beginner mistakes that destroy your garden and how to avoid them from day one. And trust me, you do not want to miss that, because fixing those mistakes can double your results without any extra effort. So click on the next video now, and let us keep growing.